So the nightmare of stripping a damper bolt. Well, I got the damper back on. I should have left it off, but it doesn't matter. Either which way, you can still get it done. But what happened here was originally the customer tried to replace his cam sensor right there. Thus, he broke the sensor off in there. So I had to take out the timing belt cover and the timing chain cover and get the little piece of plastic out of there. While taking out the damper bolt, this big old thingy right here, which is torqued at like 200 pounds of torque. It's just a little more torque than I think anything should have, but whatever. It's GM, they do that shit. And this damper is like a pressed on damper. So I stripped the thread a little bit, as you can see, like right there. Sort of see it. The camera's not the clearest because it's a little dirty on the lens. But basically I stripped the first two threads on there. Alright, so nightmare was, you know, you mess up the crank pulley threads, basically need a new motor. So I wasn't trying to do that. It's a 07 V8. Motors are a little expensive. So I traveled around for a couple hours and I finally got a thread kit that actually fits inside the damn thing. While you do this, you should always have some type of little bit of lube or something like that. Or you could do it dry. Just if you do it dry, what happens is you gotta keep fishing out the little metal particles, you know, after you're fixing the thread. Give me a second here. Where the hell did I put the thing? See, what I had to do was put an extension because the tap wasn't big enough. Just in case anybody ever runs into this problem, it's a 5/8 bolt size with a 6.12 millimeter thread. It's 6 millimeters by 2 millimeters. So what I did here was, that's pretty much out. You got to do this process slowly. Yeah. Put an extension backwards on it. Put a little rubber glove. One of these do hickeys to hold it in place. As you can see, the metal right there, all the little metal shavings. But basically, what I was doing was driving this in. Every time you drive it in about 3 or 4 turns, you want to back it out. Just basically grab anything. I'm using starter fluid on this one. Not the best recommendation, but it works. Just basically spray it all up in there. Then what you want to do is grab a little air, some type of air, and just what you want to do, get all the little metal shavings out of there, like right about here. I'll show you on this. Sorry, not bad camera angle. I don't know if you can see it, but there's little metal specks right there. Another doohickey, a little black spot right there, a little metal fragment. You want to get all that out. Then, see, luckily I only messed up the first 2 threads. If you mess up all the threads, then you're pretty much crapped out. You need a motor. So I did that because this wouldn't need driving by hand. But now, as you can see, it goes right in there. Taps in there flush. And bam. That's pretty much fixed. Like, you gotta torque it in. Always make sure you put this damper in as far as you can. What I'm gonna do is keep hammering at the damn thing. So when I get it to about that line, is basically the flush line that rides on the seal right here, the oil seal. That's where it rides on. So you want to get it to there if you run into this situation. All right, after you get it to there, then you want to go ahead and start putting torque on this bolt to tighten up. Do not tighten this bolt up if you don't have at least 5 or 6 threads in there. And right here, see, 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turn, 4 turn, 5 turn, 6, 7, 8, about 7, 8 turns. We just want to go back.